Hello everyone, my fellow gamers and whatever else you want to call yourselves. Today I'm going to be talking about Cuphead, a deal with the devil. Now Cuphead has reached monumental goals since its release, actually. Since its release, since this came into mind, this game has reached monumental goals that not even AAA titles have been able to reach so quickly as much as Cuphead has reached. AAA titles wish they could gain this much traction in the amount of time that Cuphead has gained traction. It has been hyped from the day one this game has been mentioned. It's been hyped. Journalists have been beating it up the asshole with their fake news and bullshit like that. Game journalists really need to get their shit together if they're gonna be game journalists. Don't be a game journalist and claim the game is hard because you can't beat it. Just because a game is hard or you can't get past the tutorial, it still pisses me fucking off because the instructions were right on the fucking screen. How could you be so bad that you can't even complete a tutorial, right? That shit pissed me off. But other than that, game journalists today are like it's like CNN or some shit like that. They're all fake. They're all bullshit, alright? They have no good opinions or values whatsoever based on the game just because they couldn't do something, and they could completely take the game completely out of context and bitch about it being the literally Dark Souls, alright? I've played Dark Souls, alright? And then I played Cuphead, alright? Dark Souls is not as hard as Cuphead, alright? Cuphead is the Dark Souls of platformers, alright? Cuphead makes me rethink my life choices, alright? That fucking game, every time you get near the end of the flag, you fucking die every goddamn time, alright? But here's the news with some Cuphead. Cuphead has sold about 1 million copies, alright? 1 million copies Cuphead has sold. That's something, because Cuphead, with all the bullshit that's been going on with Cuphead, with all the game journalists that have been knocking it down, calling it too hard, that's the point of the fucking game. It's supposed to be difficult. It's supposed to be a challenge. If you don't want to accept the challenge, don't play the fucking game. It's that simple. Like, if you don't want to play the game, if it's too hard for you, don't play it. It's very that simple. But unless you're unlike me, where I have been playing the game and I've died so many times in the hour that I've played it, I can't even fathom how many times I've died from those run and gun part sections of the game, alright? Those fucking enemies are the bane of my existence, alright? But Cuphead, the music is great, the art style is all hand-drawn, alright? Which makes it even, that's insane. The fact that all of the animations, the art style, everything is all hand-drawn. Alright, this game's art style, it's Gucci, alright? This is a good Gucci, by the way. This isn't like a sarcastic Gucci. This is a good style, it's Gucci. And I love the fucking title screen music, alright? Because I love Barber Quartet songs, alright? Because they're just so good, alright? I nerd over this shit, alright? Cuphead is surprisingly blown the gaming community out of fucking proportion, alright? Because of how fucking good it is. The story is simple to follow. The gameplay is simple. It's just very difficult. Now, simple and regular, they might as well be the same fucking difficulty modes, alright? Because I don't understand how simple is still difficult, alright? All it does is simple mode makes it so the boss has less form. That's all simple mode does, and it makes the boss fight shorter. It doesn't actually take away the difficulty of the boss, alright? That's the thing with that. That's what I have learned from playing Cuphead. Is that the difficulty doesn't actually change, but the length of the boss and the amount of time it takes to kill the boss changes, but the difficulty of the boss is still up there. It hasn't changed at all. The difficulty is still up in the high up rage meter of the game. Alright. And the game, it's just overall, it's fucking good, even though I fucking hate the shit out of it. But it's a love-hate relationship because of how difficult it is, alright? But the fact they sold over 1 million copies on PC and Xbox One, I forgot to mention, both consoles, I'm pretty sure. Alright? Both consoles, the fact that I bought it as well, I'm like, fuck yes, it's on Steam, and I bought it. And now I have it, because it's fucking Cuphead, alright? Cuphead is great. even though I rage so much when playing this game. Do you know how many times I have raged when playing this game? Because, oh man, so much fucking rage from this amazing goddamn game, alright? And the thing is, it shows, when you die, it shows your progress. Like, it will show how close you are to beating the stage, which gives you, like, determination to want to complete the stage. Like, you know how many times I was almost near the end of the flag? Alright, I'm like maybe 10 inches away from the flag, and I died from the most stupidest fucking reason. And it just pisses me off so much, alright? And I always keep forgetting that I'm able to actually dash, so I don't do that for like half the fucking stage. I'm like, oh wait, the Y button makes me dash. And then I'm like, that's much better, because I can dash now, and that's just Gucci right there, alright? Because Cuphead, let me tell you, man, that game is fucking hard, alright? And I played a lot of hard games in my lifetime. This game is just... You want to play Dark Souls to release your stress after playing Cuphead. That's how hard Cuphead is. You will want to go back to playing Dark Souls to release your stress, alright? Because this game will make you rage so much. It's like playing Rocket League. Though Rocket League isn't actually that difficult, it's your teammates that make playing Rocket League difficult. Now think of that, but as a platformer. And everything is your teammate, and they're all trying to fuck you up. That is basically Cuphead in a nutshell, explained through Rocket League theory. Alright, because Rocket League fucking pisses me off too when I have shitty teammates that fucking kick the ball out of my way. It pisses me off so fucking much. Like the other day, I went to go score the goal, and my teammate knocks the ball out of my direction. Why would you do that? Why? Why would you do that? Oh, that's basically Cuphead in a nutshell. It's so much rage-inducing. It's really fun. I love the music, by the way. The music is... I can't stress this enough, but I love the fucking music of Cuphead. And the art style, it's... Though I wasn't born in the time that this game was inspired by, I do like to watch, like, retro cartoons, retro shows. I like retro stuff, you know. I'm a nerd. I can't really fucking help it, but I like retro things. I like watching retro cartoons, you know. I like watching that stuff. Some retro cartoons I was actually growing up with, so that's another reason why I watch them. But because Cuphead is inspired by old cartoons like Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, stuff like that. That's why he has the yellow gloves and everything, because Cuphead is inspired by all the old cartoons, and that's why people like it, because it reminds them of this nostalgia, childhood of when they were in the I don't know if the game is based on 1930s cartoons. I think it is. That's why it says 1930 on like the bottom left of the screen. But I'm pretty sure it is based off 1930s cartoons, which I don't actually know of any, but I do know of like Looney Tunes, stuff like that. And you know, the Cuphead is very, very good, alright? To anyone who thinks it's bad, what is wrong with you? Do you not know good content when you see it? Even if you don't like the game, even if you don't like it and you hate it, you still can't say that it's actually bad, because the game is actually good, alright? Because of the time and the money that went into this game, the art style, the music, the bosses, everything in this game is like a little tiny newborn baby that has just been born in the brisk of life, and it's just been introduced to Cuphead, and that's how Cuphead was born. I have no idea where I'm going with this, but anyways, Cuphead, if you do not like it, that's cool. I actually don't care if people don't like the game or not, but you have to, when you don't like a game, you don't have to completely dislike the entire game. You can like and dislike parts of it. That's what I do. That's kind of what I feel like when I play video games, is that I judge it by all angles. Like, if there's something I do like about the game, I will say I like it. Like that part, and the things I dislike about the game, etc., etc., stuff like that. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you guys have, please smack that subscribe button down below because it does show support to the creators. And please smack that like button down if you have liked this video and my opinion about what I think about Cuphead and everything. Which I think it's fucking Gucci, even though I fucking hate it. I love it and I hate it. I have a love-hate relationship with this game. That's my relationship with it because it's so good, but it's so difficult, which makes me want to rage and makes me want to not play it. But I still play it. Every now and then I'll open up Steam and play it, alright? Because it's fun. It's fun, it's rage-inducing, it's a challenge. And I've actually beaten a couple of bosses so far. If I can do it, you can do it. Let's just put it that way, alright? If I can beat a boss in this game on regular, you can too, alright? So, just be determined enough to actually beat the bosses, because that's what you need is determination and lots of Doritos, alright? Hey everyone, I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, please smack that subscribe button under this video, as I am trying to reach 2K subs by this year, and honestly, every sub helps. And please like the video if you have. Let's try and get this video to 50 likes. I know we can do it. So I hope you all enjoyed and see you all guys next time.